There we go. So you reminded me. So wait.
I think of Airplane. When I first hear that initially, I think of his joke. The joke I heard in Airplane, but I like I like my coffee like I like my men. And she said something about like the black, obviously, like strike
Right.
my something like I like
Right.
white. I mean,
Or they say even if it's milk and sugar or cream and sugar, they say light and sweet.
light and there's just some things that you almost take for like what you guys call pop, and like what
Soda.
so like soda. That just sounds weird.
Okay.
If someone's like, hey, can you pass me a soda? I'm like, what, a cream, like a club soda, a
Uh-huh.
cream soda?
Pop sounds weird to me.
Pop sound.
Yeah. When I think pop, I'm like, give it my pop, you know?
Oh yeah, exactly.
I don't want pop.
What other
I love a
weird?
soda though.
Yeah, I've ever seen like a news anchorman say, make sure you have your Scully.
Nope. Make sure you got. Well, they would probably just
Your
say
winter
hat and
hats?
scarf or something like that, or maybe winter hat. Yeah. I mean, not that Scully is like a slang term or anything like that.
Like, would you?
Words.
When people are like, oh, that's inappropriate time. I'm like, well, I guess, but when is really an appropriate time to swear? Like,
That's one inappropriate place.
have you never
No, I was a little jerk, so yeah.
one running with the law when I was 16, and that was the most scared I was for shoplifting. I always assumed that there's no winning. You literally,
Traffic stop or something like that.
yeah,
I mean, we're talking about, like,
traffic stops.
no.
I mean, I used to do it a lot. Great game, great game when you're
Well, this one's called Light and Sweet.
light and sweet.
Yeah.
The other one is called Black and Proud.
Well, we're going to change that.
Black is beautiful. Yeah, sure.
It's called Black is Beautiful right
I don't
now.
think.
We're
I
gonna
don't think.
change the tune, by the way.
Oh man, one of the best.
Yeah. So, well, Black History Month. You've got a few of your, you know who they are.
Okay.
Who's today's representative of?
The black leaders. You talking about like
Is Obama black?
the lore, the folklore? Yeah, he's got a white mother and a Kenyan father.
Oh.
He grew up in Hawaii,
Oh.
apparently. Yeah. See, another Black History moment that I just completely messed up. But I don't know, the black leaders today, it's hard to even identify it. I don't even think people would say Obama was. I'm gonna kind of defend you, but he would never really make any like really hard, critical, tough decisions. It seemed like it was just more like, oh, we need to get together, we need to unite, we just can't keep going on. But I don't know. There was never really any like big things like, oh, I don't know. This could go so political right now in terms of what he did do or what he didn't do, what he said he was gonna do. Should he have tried to do? I don't know. But I don't think anyone really. I don't know. And this is me just speaking completely out of my ass. I don't know anything really, but I wouldn't really say, if I think of like who's a black leader today, I wouldn't say, oh, Obama would be like that guy, because he's had such a big opportunity on that platform for 8 years, and it didn't seem like he made a huge dent in like something just in the United States alone, where he could have probably affected so many like people in that community, like, and it could have like come up with different programs, or who God knows what he was even dealing with on a
And
day-to-day.
instead, it's almost like there's going to be like a race war.
Yeah, and it's
Country's more divided since the 60s.
right,
It seems.
right. So it was almost just like the gates were open and stuff just kind of happened and everyone had a voice. That was a time where Twitter just came and social media became so big. So now everyone's got a voice for his 8 years. And it's like, as much as he can do, it seems like there's so many other distractions and so many other fractions that are just separating off into, there's not one leader anymore. There's like 10, like 100 leaders, and they're all doing their own one thing, and it's just completely, I don't know, separated more. What do you think? What do you think about Obama?
About Obama?
What he's done for black, I don't know, or who do you think of like when you think of like a black leader?
Of a black leader.
Current day.
Gosh, I don't know.
I would say almost Denzel, because he seems to be speaking out more now. And he's like a pretty successful, really high up dude. And apparently, if you look on YouTube, this is me without me fact checking. This is just me having a conversation with this guy. But apparently, Denzel's been doing a lot of like motivational speeches, and I don't know. If you look on YouTube, I'm sure you can find a bunch of stuff. But apparently, he's been speaking out more, and there's just doesn't seem to be people like who have the prestige in that black community to speak out, and who are kind of holding other people responsible. It's hard to identify. Like for me, and I'm saying that as someone who I think I'm pretty, like Neil deGrasse Tyson, or I think of like other black people who are really high up in their industry. Like I just don't see the collaborative of like these higher, like great educated minds getting together and kind of.
And they're definitely out there, so why don't we know about them?
It's true. We know all the nonsense. Yeah, it's the celebrity almost focused nature instead of what the real people behind the scenes who are like affecting day to day. Like, think about someone like in your position, how much you know about how the world works just on technology and where things seem to be going, and you know probably a lot more about how the world is working and how people are interacting just from what you know. Right?
So there's no perceived, we perceive no one. And you know what? I think it's kind of the same for me being a white guy. I can't really think of anyone. There just happens to be people who are white, but I mean, I always think of like. Seems like we're talking about like maybe more spiritual stuff right now. So you know, that's when what about like Dalai Lama, or what about one of the gurus for the Sikhs and stuff, you know, like these kind of deep spiritual,
and you know what, I listen to some of those guys either through, some of them just happen to be on other people's podcasts, and it's just learning about that. But yeah, it's hard to think of people who are even leaders in their own industry. They have their own lives, right? It's I think everyone's looking for an answer of like, okay, if I'm like that, then I'll be good. When really, you're only going to be good if you're just good with the journey, man. Just good with everything about it, right? So, what I'm saying is, no more black leaders. That's why
you do have to enjoy the journey. No more black leaders.
That's my next controversial opinion. I don't want honestly, I don't want any more leaders, period.
No more leaders, period.
Yeah, but
don't you think some people need to be led? Some people just want to be led.
100%.
That's all. They don't want to lead.
Yeah.
So what about them?
Day-to-day interaction. I consider myself more of a follower than a leader. Funny, it's weird. It's only recently that I've started like to change my mindset to be like, obviously I'm a leader, and obviously, but I can see why you'd almost get comfortable in the mindset. It's like, oh, it's a little bit easier to kind of tune out, and I can lead or I can follow this way, and then I can kind of have my own thing on the side. And people almost just want to shut off their brains almost for that. What about you when it comes to that? When it comes to leading and following.
Oh gosh. Well, I guess I'm not
What
a
you
follower.
think? No,
but
no.
I don't like to be a leader either. Leading is a lot of responsibility.
Right.
But it's a good responsibility. It's a rewarding responsibility.
Right.
Yeah. But, you know, it's tough working with people.
Hey, you don't have to tell me.
Yeah.
You know. Work with people.
Yeah.
Well, working alone is no picnic either. So.
What about this one? This is like my new curse word.
Okay.
Pasta fazool.
I like it.
And after, when you're done, if you want to really top it off, fettuccine, huh?
Then you just go full races.
With a
Well, full races.
4 races.
At the end, yeah. I like it though. I like it.
Pasta fazool.